like it's violence every day in every city. So, you know, I talk to a lot of people. I never visit Chicago, and what do you want? I'm like, well, you depriving yourself of a situation. Like, you could go to Dallas and get shot. You can go to like, I don't know, Oregon and get robbed. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
out of all the places.
You could go to Alaska.
You can go to Alaska and get hit by a thunderstorm, bro. Like, on the most random shit. Come on, bro. Like, don't let that shit hinder you from, like, especially when you live in New Orleans. No offense, but like, you know, there's no difference, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know, still a city with its own set of challenges. From the rooter to the tutor, bro. From the politics to the damn trap, bro. It's the same shit.
You might be more corrupt than y'all.
Bro, you know why we call it the Windy City?
Because it's so cold?
No.
Nah, it is windy out there.
Yeah, no, it's windy. But like we call it the Windy City because like our politicians were so like windy, bro. Like they were so like corrupt. You know what I'm saying? Like especially back in the day, like we had a family of mayors, the Dailies. So like the father was the mayor for like 20 years, and then Richard Daley Jr. he was the mayor for like 20 years. We had Harold Washington who was killed in office, conspiracy theory, but true story. Harold Washington, our first black mayor, was killed in office. You know what I'm saying? Took a sip of his drink. Kaput. You know what I'm saying? That's the real of it, you know? But it's shit. I mean, but you feel me? Like, some people believe it, some people don't. I believe it, bro. You know what I'm saying? And we just got another black mayor, Brandon Johnson, who, funny story, he was my camp counselor when I was in, like, grammar school. And now he's the mayor of the city. Which is kind of crazy. Yeah, bro, I went to the YMCA for like summer camp when I was younger, and it was like kind of downtown a little bit. And he was my camp counselor, bro. He was like fresh out of college. Like it was kind of crazy. So he's our mayor now, black guy, black family. You feel me? You know? So I don't know. I love the city, bro. All I know is beautiful.
Is Chicago chocolate city?
Can be. I think Chicago is very segregated. So like, if you chocolate, you with the chocolates. You know, if you a snow bunny, you with the snow bunnies. You feel me? Like you over there. It's so segregated, G, and it's so big. Why you really, if you don't want to talk to white people, you don't have to.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you gonna see them downtown, but like, I feel like the community, like Bronzeville, like the black community, Hyde Park, like they got so much stuff there where you can stay. And then, like, you can go eat, you can go shop, you can go to the movies. Like, you ain't really gotta leave over there if you don't want to. That's the segregation. They will literally build up a community so that people who live in that community can have, say, resources. You know what I mean? If they want to do this, that, and the third. Some communities are better off than others, of course. But I mean, it's a city, man. Like, you can't. It's a city, bro. People want to complain about different things, but it's a city.
It is what you make of it.
Truly.
Yeah.
You know, everything is. You know, so.
All about perspective.
That's it. What lens you looking at things from? What lens are you operating from? Yeah.
So like, okay, so you mentioned that time is a matter that is important to you.
Yeah.
You know, revenge of the time. I guess taking back your time, owning your time. What other principles do you feel like you are in alignment in this moment, like in this day and time?
That's a great question. I am, at this current moment, I'm in one of those spaces where I am looking forward to what's next. There are times, like in my time journey, where I'm human, so I want things to happen right then and there. You know, it's like ordering something off Amazon, and then I'm looking out the window like, all right, where the motherfucking, where the truck at? Where my shit at? Like, that's how I feel. Like, I feel like I've worked very hard, where I should be seeing the fruits of my labor here, right now, like in the current moment. And sometimes I have to take myself back and be like, okay, just chill. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna happen. You know, stay prayed up, just go about your everyday. That's what we talk about, like, your everyday life, bro. Like, if I let that consume me, bro, I don't know, bro. I wouldn't be as grounded and as present. And I feel like that's very important. A lot of people lose sense of that. They want everything to happen right then and there, and I get like that sometimes. But I do understand that, like, it's bigger than me. And it's meant to be, it will be, and it will be. So that's one of the things. I'm also, like, family is very important to me. So, like, you know, I just turned 27 in June. So, like, I'm starting.
Belated.
Thank you. You feel me? So, like, a lot of shit I'm trying to be like, all right, should I start thinking as a 30-year-old? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah, that'd be like
damn,
that'd be
like,
that.
should I go ahead and like try to see if I want to get married and like do all these things? But it's like, you know, I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to see how this shit goes. But I shouldn't be doing that because that is something that I believe in, right? It's just about having that battle with myself, about just staying calm and staying down and staying patient, and also like being present. So I think that's what guides me, like for real, for real. It really is just the time. It really is my everyday life. Like I'm thankful for every day I wake up, because a lot of people don't get to, and yeah, just live every day as each day, and let it have its own set of challenges and its own set of wins, and you know, I can surprise myself sometimes with things that come through. So
Do not worry.
do not worry
But that
about a team.
yeah, like I have been big on, I guess, valuing how I spend my time, or being more aware of that, and more so of what am I allowing to take up space in my mind, to live rent free in my mind. Yeah, because like there's a scripture, I forgot what it is, but it's just like do not worry, because today has its own problems, tomorrow has its own problems. So just be present. Don't worry about what you're wearing. Don't worry about what you got to eat. It's all gonna get figured out, by the way. And if there are people who are not religious or spiritual, just more so to say, like, however you go in your everyday life, just live in that moment as if it was just only in that time. Like that's all that you had, because we don't know where we're going, where we're gonna be today or tomorrow. And it's like just like, cause it's like you said, you feel like you should be in a certain. You feel like you should be a certain place where you are in life right now, regarding your music, you know, career, community, family. And I think with us as a generation, or people in life in the age of social media, we want instant gratification.
For sure.
We want it right then and there. When it's like, okay, over time, my purpose is for me to share with other people, but to what extent do I feel like it is not enough, or I am not valuing what I'm doing, even if it's the little things that's adding up here and there. Like, so, but you know, you talked about relationships, love, you know, settling down. Are these topics, or you know, the way that you're thinking, the mindset that you're in, are you talking about this in, you know, your upcoming album?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I spent a lot of time on the love section this time around. So I broke it up into, right now, how I'm looking at it, I've broken it up into 2 different parts. So the first half of the album is very ego-driven, ego-killing at the same time, very, what's the word, boisterous, with a splash of humbleness, because I'm very humble, but also it's time where you gotta just talk about the shit that you've done, and like the shit that peeves me. So that's what the first half of the album is very high energy, and it's great. The second half, which will start at probably like track 7, it's love, bro. Like I spent a lot of time there, because you know it's something that I love. Like I love the feeling of love. I love the feeling of having someone to myself who believes in what I'm doing. I believe in what they're doing. Like I'm very simple. Like you support me to the T, I got you. You know what I'm saying? I sense any sense of doubt coming from you, goodbye. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't need nobody who doubt me, or like who be like, oh, you sure you want to?
Like a little hate.
Yeah, you sure you want to do that? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? That's cool and all, you know what I'm saying? But you sure? I'm like, I don't need that. You know what I'm saying? So I would much rather just stay where I need to be, you know what I'm saying, and let that shit come to me. I don't rush that. I think it's very important, because I'm trying to be one and done, bro. Like, if I get married, I want one. That's it. I don't want to get divorced. I want all my kids in the same place. You know what I'm saying? I don't want, I learned, I talk about this all the time, bro. Like, me and my dad have had, like, a very complex relationship. We really at a good space right now. But I've learned everything from my father not to do. Bro, like, I got my youngest brother is, 7 right now? I'm 27, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? My 2 younger brothers, like, different moms or whatever. So I got, like, 2 women that I call stepmama. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, my family is so, just, we're family, bro. Like, no matter what the situation is. And that's what I love about my family. Like, we're family. No matter what, we can disagree. But at the end of the day, if you came through, it's like a Kardashian. Like, I would say, like, like Kris Jenner, like, all her kids got different baby daddies, but Kris Jenner always going to show love to the baby daddy. Why? Because, like, they're my grandkids. Mm-hmm. And, like, without you, you wouldn't be here. So it's kind of like that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I would akin that part of my family to like, what she do. And so that is something that I struggle with because I'm an only child. And I was raised only child, bro. Like, literally, bro. Like, when I was younger, bro, it was me and my mama, bro. And I saw my grandma there, but, like, a lot of times I didn't see my brothers, and sometimes, like, I can remember, I know this because I can remember a lot of moments from when I did see them because I didn't see them so often. And, like, I cherish those moments. You know what I'm saying? And my younger brother, he does music now. He also plays football, but he's a really gifted artist. So I kind of been helping him, and he's been doing this. He actually just dropped the album today. Shout out KG, and shout out, bro. And there's little things like that where I know as a big brother that, I've built that space where they can reach out to me, and I'm gonna answer at any call, whatever you need, you got it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so that's something that, I think about. I'm like, I don't want my family to be like that, though. Like, I love what my family do, and I love it, but I don't want that. I want one and done, so I'm not gonna just like rush that shit because love is I think love is not a surface level thing. Like, you gotta be in love as friends, you gotta be in love as partners, like, in maybe like business. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because where I see myself, bro, it's gonna be a lot of business. You know what I mean? It's a lot of transaction. Whatever you want to do, okay, how can I help? I've leveraged myself to this point. How can I help you? Whatever you want to do. You know what I mean? And I want to be able to get to that point where, like, if I can't support you, if I can't support a family, I'm not going to do it. But that is something on my billboard, though. And I talk a lot about that on the album. And I think the movie will show that, too, as well. Mm-hmm.
People gonna feel it.
Oh, yeah. You got no choice, bro. Especially we in our 20-something. How old are you?
I'm 26.
26, so we only a year apart. Bro, 24. Young OG. But, like, these 20-somethings are very interesting, G. Like, it's like, damn, do we do that, or do we just keep going? Because, like, think about it. Back in the G, our parents, like, they was probably 4 in at 21, married at 20.
Spitting them out.
Why you ain't? You feel me? Why you ain't got no family yet? Why you don't got this type of job yet? It's like we a different generation. Mm-hmm. With a different set of values, you know what I'm saying, and different ways that we move. So, fully taking that on and fully trying to just put that on the floor. And I feel like everybody gonna feel this shit because I feel like it's where we all at. It's some type of. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm vibing with it though.
Yeah,
because it's like I think that, like you said, generations before say like, why aren't you here where we think you are supposed to be? When it's like, okay, now I actually value myself as a person. Mm-hmm. You might not have had the time to really focus on yourself or where you want to be, or like, you might have had kids young or got married young, so you wasn't able to focus on yourself. But now you're like, okay, I'm 27. I'm actually like, I actually want to focus on my career, and then I'm gonna find love, or everything else is gonna be in alignment.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think that's like important too when it comes to love or being in partnership with someone else. Like, you don't have to be whole, but at least know where you want to go. Yeah. At least know where you want to take yourself, and then when you meet that person, you're like, all right, this is where I'm at, this is where you at. How can we do that together?
How can we take each other to the next level? Things gonna take time. But, you know what I mean? It's worth it.
It's all worth it. Yeah. I'm vibing with that.
Yeah.
Okay, I think there was one more question. Did you
Alright,
have any?
Good.
Yeah.
He answered all my questions. We good.
He's like this.
Okay, so regarding, we're talking about being in this day and age, 2023. You're acting, making music. And what else did you say you categorize yourself as?
Label owner.
Label owner.
Yeah, just entrepreneur.
Mm-hmm.
Documentary, trying to make it happen.
Mm-hmm. And so do you, I guess, like, along with feeling like you should be somewhere else or, in another position or recognition, where do you see yourself in the game right now? Like, are you, where do you see yourself in the game?
I feel like I'm where I need to be. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think I'm on the come up. Not necessarily. I think I'm just where I need to be at this present moment. I don't really have a category for it. Like, but I know that I'm at a place where people are listening to me. People are paying attention. And so with a nigga who got some shit to say, all right, cool. Come listen. Like, come fuck with me. And I've been feeling that a lot, you know what I'm saying? It's a gradual thing, and it's just a genuine, I'm all about genuine connections, bro. Like, when I love performing, and I'll be having some shows coming up soon. But I love connecting with my audience, bro, because, like, I love performing with a band. From here on out, I'm only performing with a band. And I feel like performing with a band forces people to listen.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and, cause you got to sit there and listen to what somebody's saying over drums, guitar, piano, like whatever you got, you know what I mean? So I'm exactly where I need to be, and I'm building, creating space for myself and others. That's what I would categorize it at, bro. I don't have no, like, when I say, like, where I'm not supposed to be, it's all a personal thing. It's not based on anybody else's success. I could care less. I want everybody to win, bro. If you black, if you going crazy, if you, like, talented, bro, please win. Let's flood this marketplace, bro. Let's flood this cheese out here for all of us. So I can give a fuck about, like, what the next man doing, bro. And that's why I like working with a lot of people. But if you acting weird, again, I'm sorry. Like, that's on you. That's a personal thing that I cannot assist you with. But yeah, I'm where I need to be. And my mama proud of me. And that's all that matters.
Cheers to that.
Yeah, you feel me?
Make your mama proud.
That's it. Mama! Yeah, so that's that.
Well, tell the people where they could find you. You say you have upcoming shows, performances.
All right, yeah, September 16th, I'm going to be at the New Orleans African American Art Museum on Saturday at 11. I got an hour set with the band, so that's the first time I'm going to do some new music. And I've always wanted to perform in the museum. I look at my shit as art. And I think, like, I'm past, like, the small stages, like, and I want to do shit like that, bro. Like, what was really inspiring, I know about the end, but Hove just did the little book of Hove at the Brooklyn Art Museum, where, like, they turned that whole space into him, and they put his lyrics in the front. That's some shit. I saw that. That shit was beautiful. That's some shit I aspire to do. That's a level of, like, fame that I'm trying to get, bro. Like, Hove reached the people, bro. Like, it's a whole verse for every situation in life. From love to getting money to you did a little crime, you sold a little drugs, like you was broke, he was broke, like, you know what I'm saying, you struggled, he struggled. And I thought that was a beautiful thing. That's a level, that's my thinking, like that's where I'm at. I'm thinking like big, like you gotta think big. Think big, bitch. At all times you gotta think big. Like even it's to the point of getting water, bro. Like, I'm glad you got spring water, bro. Like purified water sucks ass. Like got all the extra shit. Like spring water, please get spring water. Like it's electrolytes. You're right, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's that. And then we have our first event for the movie in October. So there'll be more information coming regarding that. And then hopefully we can get this album out by the end of the year. And that's that.
Yeah, we are all looking forward to that.
Thank you.
Congratulations on your achievements and where you are in this present moment and what you will be achieving in the future.
Thank you. Shout out to the Procast podcast for having me on. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all shit, and I'm glad that I was able to sit down.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Well, that is all for today. Thank you for watching and tuning in with us. Until next time,
Peace.
I am Starr.
I'm Zilla.
Søzi.
And you are here with the Podcast Podcast. Bye, y'all.